Hi, my name is Rick Lawrence. I'm the longtime executive editor of Group Magazine, and I've led Group's youth ministry resource team for decades now. And I've known Dave for let's see, not AD or BC, but long before BGH, before gray hair. Yeah, like way before gray hair. I met Dave first, I think, at a Association of Youth Ministry Educators gathering. Not sure what it was called back in the early days, 20 years ago, but that's where I met him. And the thing that was true then about Dave and has been true in the entire time I've known him is that when I first walked into that room, it was only at the time about 20, 25 youth ministry professors, most of whom had been youth pastors who sort of said, I think I'd like to do something else as I get older. And they transitioned into the academic world. And when I first walked into that room that very first time, you could tell that Dave Rahn was sort of the orbital center of that entire group. I don't mean that in a structured leadership way. I mean that people looked to Dave as sort of the weighty core of that group. And I have to say, in all of this time that I've known him, that's true whenever Dave walks into a room. There is something that Dave carries with him that the only way I can describe it is spiritual weight. It's like the feeling I imagine. I never had this feeling before, but if Eugene Peterson walked into the room or Dallas Willard walked into the room, they carry with them not just a weight of experience, but a weight of wisdom and influence and impact. And that's what Dave does wherever he is. It's a magnetic kind of thing. It's the kind of feeling, I know I've had this feeling for so many years. It's the kind of feeling that you think, oh, I wish that I could be good friends with that guy, but I'm sure so many wish they could be good friends with that guy because of just the magnetic impact of who they are. And then late in our friendship, we got to co-create a Group U online training course for evangelism, together with Dave and his good friend Ebony Davis, and that experience of working with the two of them and seeing their relationship, Dave, though I've said he brings this weight into all of his relationships, he also brings a playful, risk-taking, curious heart. He is a child in the best sense of that word at his core, and I got to see that sort of up close and personal in his relationship with Ebony and in his relationship with me. One of the greatest honors of my life has been at the tail end of this time of our relationship right now, that Dave transitioned into more and more relating with me as a close friend. We share a passion for Jesus together, and some of the things that I've written he has been so generous to tell me how much they've impacted him. We actually wrote a book together around Jesus because we share a similar heart around the pursuit of Jesus. And it's so poignant for me that the depth of our relationship has moved toward greater intimacy as we have shared our common passion for Jesus. And I can't think of anything that gives me more joy than to have gotten closer with Dave as our time has gone on. So, Dave, your influence in the youth ministry world, but in the world in general, would be hard to calculate. But just your relational influence, the magnetic pull you've had on people's lives over the years, and on transforming my own life, it would be simply too hard to calculate. So, Dave, I just want to thank you for being faithful to the end. Thanks, man.